All right. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Realms of the Wild.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hello.
Yes, Lycius, it is a Realms Day. And that means that there are people here, and I'm going to torture their imaginary characters they made up because I can.
Rude.
It's entirely
yeah.
a power thing.
So rude.
Yep.
Yes,
Inside,
this
I
is
feel like Elias's face.
this is our custom open legend RPG set in in a demented version of Breath of the Wild universe, and the people below me are the people that are going to be playing. We are down one Zora today due to Christmas shenanigans. So it just means everyone else will have to yes, Imp, I am nothing if not a stereotype perpetuator.
I mean, because I can is the only thing that you really need to justify yourself. So, I think that's
Do what
fair.
I must because I can.
By the way, happy holidays, everybody. Hope you had a good Christmas
Yes.
as you celebrate it.
Nope, hope you
The
had a
demise of
wonderful
2018 is insane.
Christmas
Ha!
or Hanukkah or
Kwanzaa.
whatever holiday that you choose to celebrate. I believe the solstice was a week or two ago.
It was, and in New Jersey it was 60 degrees. On the first day winter.
It's been snowing for 2 days in Wisconsin.
That must be nice.
Cthulhumas?
Cthulhumas! I love
How
it.
do you watch?
I've never heard of this, but I definitely want to.
There are so many holidays this time of year now.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's December. Everyone wants a holiday at this time of year.
Rude.
So anyway, and I hope you all have cool things that you'll be doing for New Year's, which is less than a week away.
It's Monday.
And hopefully, by the time New Year's comes around, these guys' characters will still be alive.
That would be nice.
So some announcements. The first one, as always, is we just enjoy so much having chat vote live for our MVP last week that
Damn it.
we're running the poll right now. So go ahead and click on that straw poll.
Damn
The
it.
straw poll is real.
I have a small announcement.
Go for it.
There is no games done poorly on Monday. Because I am gonna hang with my girlfriend and do things.
You've had the bad days the past couple weeks. Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, but you know what? It's fine because I got to hang over with my family, with my dog.
You got to hang over with your family?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know about you, but being hungover with my family is not something I'd rejoice about.
Well, I'd hang out. You know what I mean. Listen, words. We know how I don't do words well. And
My favorite
then
thing to mock about you.
there's
I don't
not
know.
more.
After seeing pictures of you home for the holidays, I would like to see the Curie household hungover just to see if you lose any of that, faith charm.
I haven't been hungover in a very long time.
I feel like Curie was in a Realms episode once hungover.
No,
No, I think
I think
she
I've
was
been in a realm.
overly tired.
I was very sleep deprived. I think I had maybe an hour.
I might have been in one hungover, but I can't remember.
And I do remember remarking that I felt hungover because poor Alex. Poor Alex. I was like, please stop with your voice. You're so loud right now.
I remember that. Because I think that was like when
Sleep
it,
deprived gives me migraines sometimes. So I was like,
and it was like, you're up here, I need you down here, thanks.
So anyway,
Take it down
back
a
to
few
the
levels, Celine Dion.
yeah, so there'll be no games done poorly on Monday, is it?
Yeah.
And let's see what else is there. The poll is still ongoing.
PAX South. We can talk about PAX South now.
Can we though?
Yes, we can. So, if you like Ocarina of Time, and you're going to PAX South, we're doing a panel on Sunday. So, you should come to the panel at PAX South. Are you gonna be there? I think I asked you this yesterday and I forgot, Elias.
Twice yesterday and forgot both times.
Listen, I'm a mess.
Yes, I will be in Texas, in San Antonio at PAX South.
I'm sorry.
And you're choosing to not play the Ocarina of Time randomizer until West. Good job.
Yeah, the panel's not about the randomizer. I don't even know if I'm going to get to play Ocarina of Time before the panel, and I haven't played it in 10 years.
I mean, we could talk about how the...
So come to PAX South
I
and
swear to God, Elias.
check out the Zelda Universe panel. Zelda Universe runs a great panel.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
He announced the show at one of those panels.
Yeah, our PAX West
very
panel.
cool.
And we're starting to maybe start branching out to local stuff. So if there's like a local thing near you, let us know. And if we have someone there, we'll send somebody. So, specifically if you're in the tri-state area, I need to get out more.
Oh, there we go.
So anyway,
Stop Alex from being lonely.
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. I'm so lonely.
I have
Nobody.
nobody.
On my own.
Ah!
It's another musical episode. No.
I gotta make up for the fact that Aaliyah's not here.
That's true.
Without any further announcements, unless is there anything else? I know the finale of the Ocarina of Time dub went up within the last week or two
Yeah,
here.
so the dub finally finished and the bloopers came out. Trevino is taking a break for a couple weeks to sort of regroup because these things take a lot of work. He is at Zeldathon, apparently. I don't know what he's doing and if he's going to be on camera at one point, but he will be at some point. We'll
His
see.
choice.
His choice, not mine. Yeah, the dubs are going to take a little bit of a hiatus for a little bit, and then things will continue up from there. At some point, I need to also record a Zelda news being like, hey, here's an update about what we're doing, and I haven't done that yet. Because I am bad at things.
Life.
Yes, that too. It's
So-
been a rough year.
Check out the Zelda Universe YouTube channel for cool stuff.
Yes.
Otherwise, let's it's time to return to the realms of the wild.
Oh boy.
Crikey.
And I'm Aussie now, apparently.
No, I'm just being just like around the world.
I can't
Start to
withhold
hear it.
an accent like that for that long. I can't. I try, but I
don't
fail.
think I can pull it off, period, but that doesn't stop me from trying.
Whoa, crikey.
So anyway, going back to the game, last week or last session, a lot happened.
Yeah.
Pierre met a friend from his past. Some information was shared that kind of put that friendship into a difficult place. And then more information came to light that kind of put everyone in a bad place. And after
Yeah.
meeting with Elder Jeff of the Gorons,
Jeff of the Goron.
Jeff of the Gorons.
Good
Jeff, the god
strong,
of biscuits. Simon, the god of hairdos.
good strong Goron name. King Jeff.
Yes. Mm.
Jeff.
You guys, the party was separated into two different groups with Zulta, Kess, and Aruna going to a holding cell, which actually is just an empty house, and Pierre going to their actual dungeon where he had a conversation with Maria, his former friend.
How do you solve a problem like Maria being pissed at you?
Good question. We'll find out today. Yeah, I may have divulged like a little bit more backstory into Pierre. May or may not have been a good idea. So that's fine.
So that's where we're going to come back. So you guys get some rough sleep. Aruna and Kess, you guys sleep better than Pierre.
I mean, I'm good at pretty much
I'm
sleeping
basically
anyway.
home, just not sleeping in my room.
And if Cass is anything like I am, she can nap anywhere.
Yeah, I there are pictures of Curie in random places napping. It is adorable.
Are
If
these
I-
on
it's-
Instagram?
No, they're actually. I have we started a thing on my Facebook specifically for. It's an album. It's called "Can I Nap There?"
It's
I learned how to
Wow.
power nap in college, and I've just been never letting that skill die. Like, I'm tired. I gotta drive home. Y'all are taking your time. I think I'll nap here for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god, I see
so
this thing. This is great.
funny. It's amazing. So anyway, yeah, you guys get some sleep, and as you wake up, one of the guards comes over. He's like, "Hey there, guys."
I forgot there were.
Oh, right.
So, Jeff, King, Elder Jeff has asked me to bring you guys all up so you can be sentenced with your friend.
Oh well, that's bull.
Are we gonna have the same fate as him, or is that?
You know what? That's a really good question. I don't actually know. They don't tell me a whole lot. They gave me this big heavy thing and a shield to kind of,
Oh yeah.
pretend to keep people safe. But ever since we collapsed the tunnel, I haven't had a whole lot to do, and they never gave me new
Yeah.
like a new job. I'm still supposed to be protecting people, but the only thing to protect them from is rocks, and rocks are tasty. You don't really need that much
Really
protection.
But sometimes you need to be protected from food, and I wouldn't take it personally because it's just called compartmentalization. Not everybody needs to know everything about what's going on. So,
You know what? You make a good point.
yeah. Okay, I'll tell everyone else.
Okay, I'll just be waiting out here. You guys go ahead and take your time.
Hey, Cass.
What?
Zolta's in one of her quiet moods, but
We need that on a shirt.
So Zol doesn't want to require.
Or
Maybe,
talking, quiet mood.
or just a blank, like insert name or character is unusually quiet today.
That's a
And on
good
the back-
RPG
and on the
shirt,
back-
you know.
Realms of the Wild.
I like that.
You know,
that
you
is,
notice, you notice your companion
in
is
our,
unusually quiet today.
Merch store starting never.
It's on the Yeti! Buy our shirts, damn it!
our Realms of the Wild shirts that don't exist.
We're gonna make it, but we have merch. Listen.
All right, so he addressed me. I'm going to say, what?
Oh, right, yeah. So one of the guards is here to take us to the elder. Something about being sentenced with Pierre, but he did say we have time to walk out the front door.
Good. I
So
can
if we
review the
wanna
notes I angrily wrote
Plan
to continue
anything
my conversation with him last.
like a last minute escape plan, then now would probably be a good time to do it. Any thoughts, Zolta?
So there's no way out of this place that we can see, right?
Well, you're underground.
No,
In-
I mean specifically this house. I'm not talking about the Gorons.
There's only there's only one entrance or exit to the house.
Kess is gonna mutter something that it's very obvious Gorons have never been hunted the way that the way that Sheikah have, given they have only one door. And no particularly large windows on the other side.
You're underground. What would window look at?
I don't know. People
Rock.
like if people were able to see outside their house, maybe they wouldn't have been burned alive. I don't know.
Because this is kind of an unfinished house. A
Ventilation.
lot of the amenities that would be there are not. So, in a more traditional house, you might have multiple entrances to it, and you might have windows and things like that open out to the cave. But this is just unfinished.
I was thinking that because there's no real way out of this house, that once we're more out in the open, and more importantly, once we can see and know where Pierre is, that we try to leave if they end up sentencing him to death or something. And by leave I mean escape. And I think we should escape to the giant dead Titan, because I don't think they'll follow us that way. And I also think that's kind of why we're here.
That's a fair point. All right. How do you propose we go about that?
Well, I think we should try talking to the elder, hopefully without Pierre talking, because whenever he talked to the elder, he just seemed to make things a lot worse.
I mean, to be fair, Jeff seems stubbornly stupid. But I
Well,
might
he's a
be biased.
proud Goron elder. He's not the kind of elder that's in my Goron city, but he's still
I feel like
Goron.
when people use the word proud, they really mean something else, but
What do they mean?
a not nice word. Pat. How about I let you do the talking? I feel like I might upset him with my love of technology because he's stupid and wrong.
I'm just gonna sit here with my Chipotle and love this.
Just Are you torturing Elias with your chipotle?
I'm gonna leave in the middle of the show as soon as they open. Walk down to my Chipotle.
It's 9:20 in the morning over here, Elias.
They open at 10:30, I think.
I have work
So-
after this, so listen.
Just like mid conversation as you're getting sentenced, and the Runa gets up and walks away.
Back to the
Um,
oddly burrito-shaped rock.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
So, Corn comes back.
For God's sake, with corn.
His name was Corn?
Or you? Yeah, Corn and Billingsworth.
Oh. Completely forgot.
Hey, are you guys ready? Like, I
We're
was
ready.
kind of expecting you to kind of just follow me. I didn't think you'd take that much time.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said we had time. and so-
Yeah, I was trying to be polite.
Well, thank you for being polite.
I do what I can. I mean, you guys are in kind of a bad situation because you brought, the Deathbird with you.
Well,
That is
To be
the
fair-
coolest name ever. If
To
I
be
had a
fair-
band, I would name it that.
Someone
didn't
write
know
it
who
down
he
so I
was.
can call myself that later.
Deathbird.
we didn't know his name was Varro until he said it in front of the elder. We thought his name was Pierre.
I thought you guys were like friends.
We
Yeah,
are.
but he told us his name was Pierre, and who are we to argue with him?
Apparently, you weren't very good friends, I guess.
Well, we're like situational.
Yes, we
for
too
them,
were also deceived.
but then became like real friends. But not everyone doesn't always talk about where they came from, you know. Oh well, I guess you don't because it's Goron City, but
Yeah,
in other
all
places,
all my friends actually come from Goron City, and we've talked about it before.
yeah.
But don't
well,
you
in
think
other
just
that,
need
that
more
probably
Goron
limits
friends?
your point of view by only having friends from Goron City?
You know,
Lucas makes
you
it
make
silly.
a valid point, but
I
there's
realize we're in a
not
cave.
lot of
but
opportunity
It seems
to
like it would create a bit of an
meet
echo chamber.
non-Goron friends. Like
Well, how about-
I don't have any problem with, and any of the other races. I think they're very cute and adorable, but
how about this, Corn? Whenever
We don't
whenever
really like it when other races call us cute. Like, we're okay with calling each other cute, but it's a little.
Are we
Is it-
pulling a Zootopia here? Oh my
Yes,
god.
we
is
are.
that your word?
Oh, okay, Judy Hops. I see you.
how about this, Corn? Whenever you get visitors from outside of Goron City, maybe
Oh,
try
we
to-
haven't had visitors in
right, but if it
in
happens, like maybe try to make friends with them so that you can branch out and
Like right now.
understand like what other people come from and how other people work.
Well, do you guys want to be my friends?
Yes.
We could be friends, yeah. I like to think all Gorons are my friends, except when they try to kill me, which hasn't happened yet, but sounds like it might.
It's a distinct possibility, but if it does happen, I'll feel very sad about killing my new friends.
I appreciate that, Corn.
I think it's time for us to go.
Jeff's probably freaking out.
He's like, what's going on?
I sent
It's-
the guy to go get him.
It's great. Imp just said, "Cutie patootie." Kestrel, gasp! How dare you?
How very dare you?
It's on
Oh,
brand,
they
so it
call
works.
each other that.
So, as you guys are traveling back to there, Billingsworth goes to get Pierre.
Ah,
Excuse me, Mr. Deathbird. Hello.
Mr. Deathbird. Huh.
Yeah, I'm like the name Varro is kind of like a bad word around here, so I
Mm.
prefer not to use it. And Deathbird just kind of has this cool ring to it, so
It does. I like
we've
that.
just all kind of been calling you that because you are a bird, and you did cause a lot of death, so Deathbird kind of fits.
Well, I disagree about the second half, but the name's
Well, if
nice.
you'd like, I can, because we've been told the story of how the Rito ended up getting all these people killed. So if you'd like, I can tell you the whole story.
No, I know. That's fine. That won't be necessary.
Okay. Well, it's time for you to get sentenced. So if you want to get well, I guess you don't have any things because we took them all
No,
away from
you still have them. So no. Yeah, I look around. There's nothing here, probably.
Did you want to finish your rocks?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And
Well,
yes,
let's get going then.
Elias is just like laughing on the side. But yeah, alright. I keep going.
So,
Did they take our things?
anything they felt was a weapon, they would have confiscated.
Okay.
They took my hook shot?
Well, let's mm, let's think about that. When you were getting searched, they would have simply looked for things that looked like weapons. So they found the blast basher. They saw it had something to do with
Probably
bombs.
took my knives.
Took that. Yeah, they took your knives. When they came across the hook shot,
Could I have
What
told
did-
them it's for my hair?
well, what do you want? What do you want to say? We're just gonna go back in time.
All
Flash.
right. I think I would have been a matter of just.
So they're taking things off you, and Fawn's just
Oh,
like,
Oh,
This is interesting.
oh, I use that to scratch my back. I have very small arms, you see, and I can't always reach it, and it becomes very painful and upsetting.
Go ahead and roll me a. What is that? Persuasion?
Oh shoot.
That would be a persuasion, I think.
Yeah.
What is my persuasion? I'm gonna add. I'm gonna use one of my legend points because I really don't want to lose my hook shot. It's my baby.
The rare case of using a legend point to affect something before you got the legend point.
Look,
Hmm.
to be fair,
Oh, by the way,
I have probably lied
Yes.
about what this is used for many times.
Kiss and Pierre, you tied for the MVP poll, so you both get
Oh.
a legend point.
Huzzah!
And I'm gonna use that right now. What did it do? 37! I was the most convincing of all!
Aggressive
and,
bullshitting.
from Pokemon 03, Kess, you get a reroll token.
Thank you! I mean...
So the Goron goes, "Oh, I can totally understand that. There's this spot," and he just turns around and he goes, "There's this spot on the middle of my back that I just can't reach no matter how hard I try. Can you teach me how to use this to scratch my back?"
I'm just gonna like reach up with it and not extend it because I know it's got the grappling things and just go...
Wow, that works really well.
Right?
So you still have
back scratch.
you still have your back scratcher.
So we're down knives and a blast bash.
Ah, I'll die with my hook shot, you guys. I don't think you understand.
Well, they took mine, so whatever.
And Kess, you have a legend point from Im.
My what?
A legend point from Im.
Thank you, Imp. I like that. Want to pull some crazy shit? Buckle up. Boom. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, my friend.
You have 2.
Technically, I have 12.
Oh, there's another legend point from Im.
What the
Oh.
And
The Bank
I
of Kestrel
have
is...
to read this.
What?
So your second legend point said Kestrel number 2, this will be fun. And then your third legend point from Imp says Kestrel number 3, gonna make you regret this, Jody.
Oh boy, here we go.
And this is why you use fairies as grenades, because sometimes people
Something
are
we
like,
don't understand
"You
is
do
that
cool
he
shit."
knows when we get legend points from you guys, so he scales his encounters knowing that.
And then Kestrel number 4,
"Oh God,
what's my name?
what's my name, bitch? What's my name?" Say
Damn
it.
it, Imp.
Kestrel number 5,
Oh my
My
God.
God.
shenanigans.
Guys, I'm about to die. I'm just saying.
She's gonna rock every roll that she does today.
How many
She's
points
got
do you have?
A lot better sleep tonight than
With those 5, I believe I have 16.
Kestrel just becomes a literal goddess. Kestrel number 6, evil laugh here.
So you guys didn't know I'm actually Fior reincarnated. No, I'm Din. Oh, I want to be Din. Din's fire.
Lit.
red eyes. Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be great. I'm actually that's my
lit,
real
dog.
backstory. Spoilers. That's actual
So-
Kess's backstory. She is
Ah!
Din reborn.
Kestrel number 7, I'm here for the story, bitch.
Who's doing this? Imp.
This is all Imp.
We only have so much time.
Wow. What an episode so far.
So anyway, you guys are traveling Kestrel number 8, and he persisted. Imp, we love you, but I'm just gonna go on.
I'll keep a count.
So you guys get there. You see Kestrel number 9. Frustrated yet, Elias?
I'm always frustrated.
That's a secret, Cap.
Kess is not going to have a disadvantage roll
This entire
For,
episode.
like, 2 months.
Hey, I'm gonna try to save you here, Alex. So...
Kestrel number 10. Science is better than shinies. K, I'm done.
Agreed. Science is better than shinies.
Says
Also
the
a
woman who fought to keep her hook shot.
That should be it. That should be.
So, anyway, you guys get back to the main area, and Pierre is already there, looking a bit dejected. You can you can see Jeff is sitting there with his massive hammer next to him. And you also see Maria in the room, as well as Korn and Billingsworth and a few other guards. And as they bring you in,
Do we see our stuff anywhere?
yes, they have a little pile of your guys' stuff, and then Pierre's stuff is next to Jeff. So you guys come in, and Jeff goes, "Finally."
Rude.
We have had time to discuss among the other leaders. Oh, wow. Pokemon 03 gives Pierre a reroll token.
Yay.
Imp.
Thank you.
You get 2 reroll, or Kess gets 2 reroll tokens from Imp.
Damn.
Okay. So,
what is the gaming equivalent of a sugar daddy? Because I think Imp just became that for
well,
me.
I think Sugar Daddy still applies.
No, it's too creepy sounding.
Sugar Friend.
Critical
Okay.
friend. Instead of a critical fail, it's a critical friend.
Acquaintance with sweet overtones.
No, he's not an acquaintance. He's my buddy. I've met him in real life.
I was,
Crit
for some odd
daddy.
reason, my brain immediately went, "Oh, he's my buddy. Oh, diabetes buddy. How's that?"
Whoa.
Get out.
Wow. Well, that took a turn.
Just
All right.
this is how my brain works, guys. So anyway, Jeff goes, we've had time to discuss what should be done with the war criminal Varro. We accept the fact that Aruna, Kestrel, and Zulta were not informed of his war criminal status and therefore cannot be held accountable for his actions before they knew him.
Wow. Okay, chat.
Um, there, since we have no reason to assume they participated in any of the crimes that have that sorry we have no reason to assume that they participated in any of the crimes of that Pierre Varro has been accused of. We have decided to absolve them of all responsibility, and they will be allowed to make lives for themselves here or leave should they choose. However, we will remind them that leaving is most likely certain death.
Thank you, Elder Jeff.
Varro, you will now answer for your crimes. We
Yeah, score on in the back.
we weren't expecting a audience participation here. Aruna, what is it?
Oh, well, since we're like normal people to you guys now, and I'm assuming that Pierre or Varro or Deathbird or whoever he is about to have his trial, I was wondering if we would be allowed to argue on his behalf.
Sorry, 1 second. Keep talking, Aruna. Seems rather bizarre, but if that's what you'd like to do.
Okay. Let me ask everyone else. Hey, do we want to argue on his behalf?
Of course we do. He's our friend.
Just checking. Yeah, we want to do that.
Just checking.
Okay, cool. That's okay. What even is this? I want to put out one more thing. Lycanos in chat just said, we must find a way to save the snake, the great sacrifice. Y'all want to save me just so y'all can kill me. Why is this my brand? What is this?
Aruna, take your legend, boy.
God damn it, all of you. Ah, jeez.
So yeah, if any of you guys are in Texas in the next 2 weeks,
Here we go.
that's it.
So, so the king goes, I guess you can try to defend him, but again, he's answering for crimes that happened before you were born. So I don't really know how you can really defend him from that.
At the very least,
Justice is universal.
Oh, I think. She... Were you raising your hand?
No, I was
No,
pumping my
seriously.
fist. Justice is universal.
The camera
Corn
cuts
just
off, so I
kind of
couldn't see.
taps you on the shoulder. Runa goes, you know, your small friend, she's got quite a bit of spirit.
Yes. But we can argue to the man that we have come to know over the past few months since we've known him, as it might inform his sentencing.
I will allow it at the end of the trial.
Great.
Now, Varro, you are charged with gross negligence that led to the deaths of thousands. Additionally, your people have been charged with gross incompetence that led to the deaths of tens of thousands. Because most of them, because none of them have been able to answer for that crime since the Great Calamity, you will be their representative.
What? Wow. All right. Rude.
Cass calls Goron bullshit.
You were a member of the Rito military, a high-ranking member, correct?
I was.
The Rito military has been found to be able to represent the Rito government on multiple occasions, long before the Great Calamity. So, as a member of the Rito military, you will act as their representative.
Very well. The fair
Kiss
cop.
is looking at her law library notes.
Oh, yeah, I'm with her.
I
I'm-
apparently have a drinking problem.
Remembering
It's
all,
okay, so do I.
all the Quran law I ever remember from
There's
another
not
reality.
a ton of it. So Jeff begins to recount the state of the world before the Great Calamity, and Aruna and Kess, this is probably the most divergent thing that you guys have heard. He talks about how the world, Hyrule was ruled by the Rito, and they governed and ruled from these 4 flying cities that would move around Hyrule. They had advanced weapons and things on these cities that helped them to keep the peace and enforce law. And then he talks about what led up to the Great Calamity, the seal on Calamity Ganon was beginning to weaken, and so just like 10,000 years ago, they decided to reawaken the Titans, which had crafted his prison before, to just re-strengthen it. They had members of the various races, the most intelligent members of each race, send forth a champion to pilot each one of the Titans. And then during the sealing ceremony, Ganon was able to overpower, Calamity Ganon was able to overpower the creatures that were there trying to hold him down for the sealing, using an avatar of war he created. And the Yiga clan snuck into the Titans and killed the 4 pilots. It was at this point that Pierre and his death squad were assigned to the one of the Titans, the Titan from the Elden region, and they went in, killed the Yiga clan members, and disabled the Titans, according to their own report. That night, there was a party that they had on the supposed corpse of the Titan, and in the middle of the party, the Titan got up, killed what was assumed everyone there, and went and destroyed the flying city of Eldon. It's and he goes, now it has come to light that one of the people that should have died for their mistake escaped and went into hiding. Varro, you fled from battle, hid from your duties and responsibilities, and had you not been captured and forced to reveal that information, you probably would have taken it to your grave. How do you plead?
I plead guilty in the fact that I deserted. But that fight was something that we couldn't win. Everything that my people did, built those Titans, was exactly how it was supposed to work. So, am I guilty of doing my job? No. Am I haunted the fact that I left? I am. But I did what I had to do.
In a time of war, desertion is a capital offense. Gross negligence.
What was I to do? Nothing I could have done would be able to save that city.
Well,
As much as I would love to say that I could save that entire city that fell from the sky, there was nothing I was going to be able to do anything about it. I grieve for the people whose lives were lost in that war. I am haunted by that. But there
remind
was
me,
nothing I could
what
do.
was your what was your team's goal in taking down the Titan? What duties were you assigned? What was your mission?
My mission during that was to disable that Titan. That's what we did. We weren't
Apparently not, because before finishing disabling it, you had a party.
we were finished disabling it. That was it. We had-
Obviously not, because it got up and killed everyone else.
we didn't realize that Ganon was able
And
to
that
override
is
it.
the point. And he slams his fist onto his throne. You didn't realize, you didn't even think. You thought so highly of your own abilities and your own superiority that you left your job unfinished. Even one Titan less could have changed the outcome of the Great Calamity. My people might still be able to see the sun.
Give me a second. I'm running through my
Sure,
notes real
that's
quick.
fine.
Backstory thing.
Mhm.
This isn't the first time I've disabled a Titan, right? I don't think so. I feel like this is like
Technically, the Titans hadn't been used in 10,000 years. So it would have been your first time, but you would have had a fairly a fairly good knowledge of how to do it, because your people designed them, had all the schematics and everything.
so I can debuff it like this is how this works.
Yeah, without getting into too much detail, the basics of it are you did disable it. You thought it was disabled enough. You did not anticipate the Yiga clan being able to fix a few key systems and get it up and running again. So it was somewhat disabled, but you left it so it could be repaired so that your people could use it again. You didn't disable it so it could never be used again.
Okay.
You assume that only the Rito could fix it.
Because it is our technology and no one else would know.
And it's crazy advanced technology. Like this isn't like your car. This is, Star Wars missile defense system.
Without midichlorians, cool. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna add that one last point in, and then I will
Okay.
let somebody else talk. That technology is our people. That thing was designed in an advanced way for only my people to know.
Obviously, the Rito were so superior to every other race that there was no possibility any other race could be as smart, as ingenious as the Rito. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not saying that. Don't put words in my mouth, sir. All I am saying is that the blueprints that we have for these machines are advanced, and because it is our tech, we don't give them out to other people unless we deem it necessary.
Obviously, someone figured it out.
You keep using that word. And I have a problem with using that word.
As you say that, behind you, you feel like a little hand. He said a lot of words. Like, which specific word?
He's gonna reach up and set the back scratcher on his mouth. Just...
God damn it, Jody!
That's actually my mouth. I know it words.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right. You keep using the word obviously, which, hindsight being 2020, right now, that might be obvious to you. At the time, did you know of any other option?
Yes, the Gorons had approached the Rito and said to destroy the Titans. They had obviously failed. We had the benefit of hindsight at that point.
Did you though?
Yes, we'd seen Ganon take over. That's why we.
All
That's
right, so
why
if
the
that's the case, why didn't you do more? If we're going to hold one man accountable for the entire actions of his people, why aren't
Because-
you being held accountable as an actual leader?
The Rito
Yeah,
prevented.
you like to blame the Rito, but you actually have more power than you're letting yourself give credit. You keep talking about how it's all their fault and you knew better, and yet you stood idly by and let them do things. So if we're going to hold one man accountable, one man who, by the way, has lost everything, and you want to hold him further accountable for all of these people who were acting in their best knowledge and interest. I'm just going to ask here, and I want to use a persuasion thing while I'm doing this, and
Yes, do it!
for the sake of it, I want to add a 5 advantage to that.
Yes! Thank you!
And
not even
Kiri
gonna get
rolls
to
a
my argument if it's just
400.
100.
What is
I
the highest roll
really
you've ever
would
seen?
love to see a triple-digit roll.
I hope this happens. That would be great.
Oh my god! I'm gonna re-roll. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh,
No.
I will remind you, you have 2 reroll.
No, I have 4 reroll tokens.
4.
Ooh.
So I'm
For
gonna
those
reuse
of you
that.
watching at home, she got a 19.
Which, after putting in 5, are you kidding me?
That's unfortunate.
It's not a horrible roll for
No, but
a
after putting
regular
in
roll.
But we
28.
28 is better. So you're sitting there and making this impassioned speech, and Jeff seems to be listening to you. And as you're saying that, you can see him kind of nodding in that way of I've heard this before. I don't, and it just doesn't seem to getting through to him. And suddenly you hear from the other side of the room, she's right.
what?
And Maria steps forward.
Ah! Hey!
She goes, I only knew him as Pierre, but we traveled for years around Hyrule. And he would take that stupid accordion and he would make people forget for just a few moments how horrible the world had become. And he never asked for anything for it. He'd just take a meal or a few rupees if they forced it upon him, but he's been unknown to me. He's been paying for that day for almost 20 years, trying in the small way that he could to just make things a little bit better. I forgot that recently. But if you want to hold him accountable for crimes that he committed 20 years ago, then you need to hold me accountable as well, because I helped him to hide. I helped keep him from facing any judgment for years. And the king and Jeff looks over at her and looks at Pierre. And as he looks like he's about to speak, you guys,
Go Spartacus moment.
I'm Spartacus.
You have to say it like Carol
And
Channing.
Carol Channing comes in.
I'm Spartacus. Do you feel lucky?
Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
Julia. And
No
as
one's
that's
gonna
happening,
understand that reference.
you
That makes me
guys
sad.
hear an explosion from behind you, and as you the king immediately picks up his hammer and just rushes through you guys, and the other Gorons kind of get you guys to come as well. And as you come outside, you see a hole in the ceiling where little bits of light are coming through, and you see running around, pouring through this hole and running around are these strange metallic looking lizard-like creatures. They walk on two legs, but they have like lizard-like heads and swords and shields, and they start running around, and you suddenly see the hole open wider, and this giant mechanical monstrosity with a Tyrannosaurus head and a massive great club
Great.
come out, and you hear in a metallic voice, Artificer Lykios sends his regards.
Are you kidding me?
I knew it.
Always.
Someone pick up the phone because I called it. God damn it.
So I'm assuming it doesn't have the arms of a T-Rex, or it wouldn't be able to hold a club.
No,
It's a dino
remarkably like a Dinolphos.
Oh man.
So
Okay,
who has my weapons?
how closed off is, just out of curiosity, how closed off is this area for that thing? Like, since it's like mechanical, like, is it open? Is it closed over with fake skin?
It looks like a mechanical, like a steampunk
Steampunk
Dinosaur.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And how large is it? Like, would something small, say
about
for sake of argument, a Sheikah, be able to fit inside any gaps?
Oh my god.
15 to 20 feet tall, and there are no gaps
Okay,
currently large enough that you could fit in.
all right, that's fair. Bomb me.
So where are my knives?
As you're sitting there, you feel a familiar hand on your shoulder, and Maria says, "You're going to need these." and she hands your ulaks to you.
Ulak. Welcome to
Thank you.
Ulak. It's a perfect knife.
And I'd like everybody to roll for initiative.
Have
for me.
some pointy things that can take a life.
Were the rest of us able to get our
Take a
stuff?
legend point. That was really good.
Thank you.
You don't need legend points. Give Aruna a legend point.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Wait, did she
Pierre,
give me the
what you
accord-
got?
You asked for me?
Yeah.
22.
Yes.
Oh shoot. You know what helps?
Aruna.
4.
Damn it.
21.
Hey. So, did she just give me only the knives or the accordion as well?
She would have just given you the whole thing, but the knives are not in the accordion currently.
Right, they're in my hand. So I'm assuming the accordion's still in the other place then.
No, the accordion is. She gave you everything. It's just
Okay.
that the knives are not attached right now.
Okay, because you just gave them to me already. Sweet. Boom, shing.
Whoopshing.
Okay.
All right. So, Pierre, you're actually the first one up.
Excellent.
How thematically fitting.
Right. How far am I from these guys right now? Am I in the back of this party or?
You guys are just behind Elder Jeff, and he actually rushes off to go save his people, and the other guards actually go off and start fighting the Lazar Lizophos. They're fighting that. What's basically left to confront you guys and Maria is 3 of the Lizophos and 1 Dinophos. Blah.
Dinophils?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And they're the lizards are about 30 feet away from you, and then the dino is about 50 feet away from you.
Okay. I was gonna do something, but I'm looking at our Roll20 chat and I'm seeing something being planned. So I'm gonna take my
You
own
can
initiative.
do
You don't know that.
Well, I'm looking. I'm gonna just basically jump as close as I get to one of the Lizalfos and just start swinging.
Go for it.
Cool. I have multi-attack.
Yep. And you're dual wielding, so with multi-attack and dual wielding, you can make 2 attacks at a straight roll.
2 attacks with a straight roll. I'm going to add...
For each additional attack you make in a turn, it's disadvantage 3 on all the attack rolls. So if you wanted to make 3, if you wanted to make 3 attacks, it'd be disadvantage 3. If you want to make 4, it'd be disadvantage 6.
I'm just gonna do the 2, and I'm gonna do a legend point for each roll. 1 legend, 1 audience, and 1 in game.
All right.
So the first one is a 19.
That hits.
And the second one is a 20.
What are you attacking? Dino or lizard?
I'm assuming
Lizards
lizard.
are closer. Okay.
Yeah, because I only
So-
have a speed of 30. If they're 50 feet away, I'm not hitting. So
Okay.
I'm going for Lizalfo.
Okay. So you hit it twice. They were a guard of 17, so you do a total of 6 damage with both attacks.
Okay.
So you guys watch as Pierre just takes his ulaks, runs forward, and then kind of slides down on his knees and just does the spitting thing and slashes one of the lizards twice, cutting into the metal a little bit, and then he gets up and just readies himself in a fighting stance. anything else you want to do with your turn?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So next up is Kess.
Brilliant. Great choice.
I thought so.
I'm in a weird mood.
I'm.
So with my back scratcher.
This is copyrighted. Imp, I love you.
Wait, what?
Imp is like, what? We are the Lizbark.
Yeah.
Existence is copyrighted.
I with my back scratcher, I'm going to take my free hand and gesture to Aruna beside me and go, bomb me.
Like bomb you or hand you a bomb?
Hand me a bomb!
Okay, I hand her a bomb.
Excuse me?
I'm going to aim my back scratcher at the neck
That
of the
excuse will
dino
not hold
host.
up after this.
because I want to basically lay up the bomb into its mouth.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make me what is that?
Logic?
Logic check. There we go. Because you're aiming for such a specific spot, you will have to rush forward about 25 feet just to be able to reach it. And it'll be at disadvantage 2 because you're aiming for a very specific spot.
Oh no! 5 of my legend points just fell into.
Must be nice to have 50 legend points.
Yeah, right? What's that like?
I don't know. Be funnier and find out.
Yeah, that's. I've been working on it every day. It's not going well.
No, that's fair.
Develop
oh, I'm
a really loyal fan base.
We're
and,
small but plucky.
You know, maybe if you had joined, the Geek and Sundry vloggers and then continued and were a published author and playwright and all these other things. That's a lot. That is more than 10 over.
Just for the record, Kiri, it looks like you're saying 53.
Oh, 35. Sorry. Wouldn't it be great if it was 50?
It would. It sure would.
I forgot I'm flipped.
So yeah, it's 17. That's a lot.
Do it for the awesome story moment.
So you sit there and you rush forward. I like this knee sliding thing. So you kind of slide down, stop just before the lizards, go up, fire it. You hear from behind you, that's a heck of a back scratcher. And the bomb goes forward on your hook shot. It lodges right underneath, and you see this big explosion, and you watch the head just pop off.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Yes, being a ham goes, and the crowd goes wild.
you can inflict a bane.
Ooh, is there a necessary though? Because I think it's dead.
As the head kind of plops down, the giant great club just smashes into the ground next to it, and it seems to turn towards you, getting ready to attack.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I would hang on one second. I have banes. I got banes.
Banes for days.
Ah, brain, you say?
Does bleed out do anything?
Yeah, we could call it, since you blew off its head, it could be leaking water, which is its fuel.
All right. Cool. Let's do that one.
I believe that's I think that's a D8 at your level. Because it'd be D8, so it'd be rank 3. All right. Anything else you want to do with your turn? You've used most of your movement.
Is it so close to me that if I take a step away?
No, you're far enough back that you can step back without.
Can I hook shot my way back to Aruna?
You don't have enough
That's fair.
movement yet left.
Um,
You can just
I
step
will.
back.
I will step back just because I made a thing explode.
Okay. All right. It is lizard time, and
Lizard time.
two of them are going to take attacks at Pierre since he just cut one of them up.
Great.
So 22 for the first one.
Against guard, that is 3 over, so that's what? 3 damage?
Just 3 damage. Yep. And then 30 for the second one.
So that's 12 over.
And so the first one comes up with its kind of serrated arm blade and comes up and just shoom, and cuts into you, and you block a little of it, but it cuts you a little bit. The second one comes over and just plunges their sword, trying to impale you on it. You dodge it, but it cuts right across your ribs, and the force of the blow knocks you down. You are prone currently.
Great! I love it.
The third one comes over and attempts to take a swing at Kess. It's a 24.
That's I have an 18, so.
All right, so you take 6 damage. As it comes over, it takes a swing at you. You kind of duck under it, and it kind of cuts across your face a little bit.
Rude.
Very much so. Then it's Dino's turn. Dino is not pleased with you.
But I was a badass.
And Dino is going to take his giant club.
Shouldn't he at least have a disadvantage because his head is disconnected and maybe he doesn't have the ability to understand that he has to calculate differences? Or should his head even be able to connect with it because he's not sentient?
If that's how Redotech worked, you would be 100% correct. Unfortunately, it's not. However, missing a major part does remove the advantage he should have being a boss. And so this is going to be a flat roll.
It does not.
15 versus your guard.
18 doesn't hit it.
All right, so you see this giant club coming down towards you, and you just dodge out of the way, and the ground before you just kind of explodes from the impact, and you're showered with a few rocks.
Whew. Is good.
And then Aruna, after seeing all this happen, you suddenly think, yeah, now would be a good time.
Okay. All right. Is there a hole on top of the Dynaphos?
There's a hole where the neck used to be.
So there's like a hole inside into its body, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Roll a d8, Cass, for your damage,
Oh, right.
and put 2 exclamation points afterwards to make it explode.
For which?
So if you type /roll space 1d8 exclamation, and that'll make it explode.
Oh, wait. 3? Are you kidding me?
That's actually close to an average roll on a d8.
Boo.
Wah.
Almost a 4.
Is that for my Bane?
Yeah, that was your bane.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
You did persistent damage, and it didn't resist, so.
How far am I from the Dynaphos?
Now that it moved up to cast, you're about 30
Okay.
or 25 technically.
But it's also like 25 feet tall.
About between 15 and 20.
15 and 20.
It's a big dino.
But I'm about 10 feet tall. Can I jump 10 feet? I probably can't. All right.
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to decide if I want to just like basketball shot a bomb into the neck hole, or if I want to try and slam dunk it.
If you want to slam dunk it, it will be an athletics check first to see if you could do it, and then your
and then the damage, right?
yeah your elemental check,
Okay.
energy check. Sorry.
Let's go for the slam dunk.
Okay.
Oh, oops. That was almost bad. So that's what, a might roll?
Yes, might.
Might roll to get up to the neck. Dope. Oh my god. This started really bad and then came in clutch.
Okay.
So that is 27.
Okay. I'll give you advantage 2 on your energy roll as you just
Cool.
hanging out Michael Jordan style.
I'm gonna use.
Oh, I have music. Duh.
Oh, you said I had advantage 2, right?
Advantage 2. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll use 1 extra legend point on this.
Oh, like yes, they were given their stuff back when they were told that they weren't being charged with any crimes. I may have forgotten to mention that.
You did, but that's good to know.
Well, I assumed everyone got it when Maria gave me my knives back, so.
No, you were the only one that still didn't have your stuff because they were going to charge you with crimes that involved you dying. You didn't need knives.
Well, I know that. Thank you for reminding me.
22.
Ooh.
22 is definitely a hit. That's 4 damage.
So I just sort of run up and just slam dunk a bomb right into its insides.
I love that. This is just, we're basically playing basketball now with the Dinolphus.
Is it the
Called
shoes?
Rockball in Goron City.
Noted.
as that happens, he's going to take a swing back at you
Oh.
for a
Okay.
22 versus your guard.
Yeah, that hits. 4 over.
Okay, so as you get there, and you land, the explosion goes off, and then you suddenly see this great club coming at you, smacks you right in the stomach. That brings us to top of the order again, Pierre.
Can I be flashy and try to get
In
unprone?
this game?
I know.
No.
Well, I know. What a concept. What a concept.
Slam dunked a bomb into a mecha T-Rex's neck hole.
Yes.
Which was created by a knee slide.
Yes. Okay, fair. So I want to try to get unprone, and I don't know if this is how it works mechanically, but I'm just gonna say it. Try to like B-boy spin myself back up without being, so I'm unprone, and then just go again and slash another Lizalfos.
Okay. So you guys watch as Pierre does a windmill kick, spins himself up. As he's spinning, he brings his blades around. Go ahead and make your attacks.
I'm gonna see flat. 20 for the first one.
Definitely a hit. That's 3 damage.
The other one was a 9.
So
Can I use a reroll token for that?
sure.
I'm gonna use a reroll token for that last one. And I'm gonna put a legend point on that, just because I want to. 16. That still doesn't hit, huh?
Just slightly under. So you can choose to miss, or you choose one. I choose one.
I'm gonna just miss. I'm not taking any chances.
All right. So you watch as he spins up. The first attack goes and cuts deep into the creature. The second one, you guys just hear a ting, and you watch as the blade gets reflected off. And anything else you want to do?
Can I use the fairy that I have on lock to heal?
Sure.
So, wait. So is it slash roll 3d6 double
Yep.
exclamation point, right?
Yep. Because all dice explode.
24. So I'm back to full.
So as he gets back up, you watch as a fairy just kind of circles him, and the wounds that he got before just close themselves.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
Kess, you were so inspired seeing this. You decided to go again.
Yeah, of course I did. Cause badassery. All right. What's happening? What's going on with the Dynalphos?
One of the lizards has been hit, and the dino's been hit and is missing a head.
He's probably now missing most of his neck. Can I, upon looking at the still standing Dynalphos and what I somewhat understand in regards to the steam-powered technology that I've seen so far, can I identify a particular weak spot in its?
Make me a let's call this a logic roll.
Poop. Poop.
Okay, so trying to think your way.
27.
And
Without anything. Ooh.
what are
Wow.
you examining? A lizard or a dino?
The dino.
Dino. Okay. So looking at it, the outside is designed to shield it from heat, from anything that could cause the steam powered nature of it to get damaged. Since this has a big old hole in it, if you get something inside, you might be able to boil the basically increase the temperature, boil the steam, which would make things not work. Now you don't have enough knowledge because it's a closed system, so logically there's got to be a way for the steam to condense and be reintroduced to create more steam. You don't exactly know how that works.
But it has to be getting the water from somewhere, right?
It's a closed system, so it was filled with water and then it just recycles it from as far as you can tell.
So probably my best bet is to continue to, since it's bleeding out, my best bet is probably to continue to starve it of water.
Sure. You think if you could get something hot enough inside of it, you could boil off a lot of the water, and it's not.
I mean, Elias put a bomb inside of it, so.
Yeah, so bombs. Most of the damage bombs do are from the force of the explosion. That the heat doesn't do that much damage.
Okay.
However, Aruna has many kinds of bombs. So, if you wanted to work together again, maybe he would have something else. You would have to talk to Aruna.
Aruna, you got anything hotter than what you handed me?
What? You want a hot bomb?
Hot
Fire,
bombs.
flame.
Oh, a fire.
Really
Well,
warm.
you just should have said firebomb, and I hand her a firebomb.
I like hot bomb. That sounds better.
Hot bomb. Hot bomb, hot bomb.
This one, slightly different than your traditional kind of circular bombs you've seen. This one is a little bit more oblong and comes with room service, apparently.
Yeah, it's a really fancy bomb.
Hot. I can't grip that. I'm sorry. Careful. No, I got it.
Very tense
don't burn
moment
yourself.
interrupted by a
I'm
hot
sorry. I just burned myself and the person I love with tea.
It's a
Well,
firebomb. It makes
Tell the
sense.
person you love we hope she's watching.
Yeah. she gets to hear me shout at early hours of the morning. And that's
We're
not even
sorry.
on film days. Cool. All right.
There are
Got a
so
fireball.
many things I want to say right now, none of which are appropriate.
None of anything is appropriate. All right. Okay. So but there's like an actual like
Oh,
hole
come on.
there in the
That was
right?
brilliant. Sorry, go ahead.
bomb pockets. There's like an actual hole now.
Oh,
Correct.
there was before.
Okay.
It's roughly about 5 feet wide. Like it again, this is a massive creature, so it's a big old hole. Or maybe only about 3 feet wide. Sorry.
Okay.
Still, big old hole.
Okay.
Much larger than a regulation basketball hoop.
So, would I be able to grappling hook to the creature? I know I sent a bomb to it, but I want to like pull myself up so that I can.
It's possible you'll have to make a roll to see if you succeed, but it does
Okay.
not look difficult in any way.
What about? Is it near any? Is it near any rock faces one could hook shot to?
It's kind of in the middle of this big, super high ceiling area, so there's not a whole lot next to it, unfortunately.
All right, I will go towards him then. And after I'm handed the bomb, I'm going to also say to Aruna, possibly be ready to catch me. This may not go well.
Oh, okay.
Um,
In the meantime, does anyone else want a bomb? I'm like asking all the Gorons.
yeah, why aren't they helping?
You get a bomb, and
Oh,
you
they
get a
are.
bomb.
There's just tons of these creatures
Okay.
around.
All right. So I want to use my logic to
Yeah.
hook shot to it, and I'm just gonna drop 3 advantage in there because I can.
So this, just to let you know before you roll it, this is just to get you up there. You'll have a separate roll for the attack.
Oh, okay.
So you may
yeah.
want to save the points. Since again, this is not the most difficult hook shot trick you've done just today.
That's fair. 40 though.
Jesus.
40 though.
I did not add anything to it, and I got a 40.
How
You got
dare
my
you?
PP.
Why does it do it on these, but when I'm trying to have an impassioned speech for you, it's like, lol. I know
That's a
the
good
answer,
question.
You don't have to ask.
So yeah, you get up there, and you look really cool doing it. Like you sit there, you like do a back handspring, and when you're in the air, kind of twirling, you just kind of extend it. It's like, and you get up there, you slam the bomb in. Go ahead and make your logic roll with advantage 3 from a 40.
Jeez.
I gave you advantage. You only rolled
36.
I have to do math.
Yeah, alright.
Math on a Saturday? What?
That's the price you pay when you play tabletop.
I'm gonna say, yeah. How do you want to do this?
Hey, kill shot.
Yes! I'm so excited, you guys! Okay, sorry. Alright.
Yeah, girl.
So, put it down, and then, like, I want to, like, as I can see, like, it goes down to where I need it to go. I'm going to push back, do a backflip, and essentially land, like, fire, like, what is it called? A princess carry?
Oh, Aruna's gonna.
Yeah, because I said be prepared to catch me.
Okay.
Woo, and
You,
boom,
you
like,
watch as
and then as I land, it'll be like boom, and that's when it goes off.
so, Aruna, you watch her just go up there. You see her take your firebomb, toss it in. She kicks off of
The neck.
the dino, and as she's flipping through the air, she goes, "Aruna!" And you just kind of sit there, you move a little bit, and you stick your hands out, and she plops right into your arms. And then she looks up and goes, "Shit." And you see this, You see more explosions happening. And you see steam starting to leak out of the different places, and suddenly, giant explosion.
And then I'm gonna turn to Aruna and go, "Oh yeah."
As I put her down, I'm like, I'm glad that you're developing an affinity for bombs.
Science beats Chinese.
Speaking of, the lizards are going to take some swings at Cass.
Rude.
She just blew up their. I want to say daddy, but that just feels wrong.
Ah!
Their daddy.
Nope.
Blew up their daddy.
So 32 for the first one,
Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's
10 for the second one.
second one does not hit. The 32 definitely.
So
does.
the first one the first one comes up, takes a big old swing at you, and as it slashes you, it cuts deep enough that you start losing blood rapidly, and your body goes into shock a
Yeah,
little bit.
that was 14 over my guard.
Yeah, so you'll be stunned.
Okay. How much damage is that?
32. It'd be 14.
Okay.
However,
All right, I have 2 guys. I have 2 hit points left.
Oh.
and then the final lizard is going to attack Pierre again
Great. Oh,
with
what
a
the fuck?
32.
So that's 14 over.
Okay.
I think. Wait. Yeah, it's 14 over.
Okay, it's gonna knock you down again. It comes forward and again. Tess takes this massive swing. You take it, and just the sheer force of it knocks you down again.
God damn it! Motherfucker. That's just disrespectful.
All right, so that's their turn. There is no more dino. So Pierre, you're up next.
Did Aruna not go?
Oh, I'm sorry, Aruna. Kestrel in science, you will be healed from Imp, Great Fairy Heal. So 4d6.
If any
I
Gorons
get
are
that
paying
a chance to
attention to us,
explode?
just be like, how are they just getting healed all the time? It doesn't make any sense.
Jody, would that
Hmm?
also have the 2?
Yep. All dice explode in Open Legend. So
Okay, that's right. I think I did this right. Are you kidding?
Wait,
you,
only rolled 1.
I'm
you want to
gonna
put
I'm gonna re-roll because I got a few of those.
Oh, because you only rolled one.
no.
D4.
You rolled 1d4. You should
Oh,
be rolling
4d6. That was
4d6.
my bad. I'm sorry. My brain.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Thank God. I was like, how is that?
Yeah, you can't get a 1 on 4d6.
4.
Not with that
Do you,
attitude.
do you put a space between the 4 and the D?
Nope.
No.
Just
Thank you.
4d6.
Exclamation
Two
point.
exclamation points.
10. Oh, thank you so much.
All right. So
Still got a 1 in there.
you see this
Yeah.
remarkably scantily clad, very large woman just appear and go, ha 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 ha.
Hello!
Secretly, I am part Fae.
And then
Tessa,
she
not
goes,
me, so-
ah, as she disappears.
My headcanon is a great
I
fairy
would be
does not
mildly
fire.
scarred if I wasn't so grateful.
Only mildly, though.
Oh, you know. It's mostly because that woman is terrifying, and somehow in Realms of the Wild, they made her more terrifying.
Yeah.
So, Aruna, what do you want to do?
Would you say that that 2 or 3 of those alphas are in a 10-foot cube?
You could get all 3. They're real close.
Cool. I'm gonna chunk a big bomb in the center of that radius, or that diameter, to try and get all 3 of those and no one else.
Yeah, go ahead and make 3 attack rolls.
3 attack rolls. Is it 3 attack rolls? Okay.
Actually, since it's an area, it'll just be 1 attack roll that hits all 3 of them. I don't know what the actual rules are, but I like that for areas. compared to if you're making attacks against multiple enemies.
I'll use 1 legend point on this as well. And I'm out of legend points. Because I get none. Alright. That's gonna be 28 versus guard. So all
That
3 of them.
definitely hits all 3 of them, and it is 10 over. So
Let's put persistent damage on all of them.
Okay.
Which is 1d8 damage per round at this power level.
yep. So you guys watch as Aruna reaches into his bag, pulls out a bomb larger than his bag,
Yes.
and then
Oh
just
yeah.
kind of like steps back a little bit and just does like a lazy lob that goes doom, 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 and all 3 of the lizards just turn to look at it. They look at each other, and
Yes.
their heads kind of spin.
Just
The
being
one
back
you're
and
facing,
forth.
Pierre, looks real rough. The other 2 don't look great.
Great.
Just being back in Goron City, that gets me back to my rockball roots.
That brings us back to Pierre.
Am I like face to the ground or like opposite this time?
Let's say you're on your back, which I believe is prostrate instead of prone is on your back, prostrate's on your front.
Okay, so
You're on your back.
I mean, if he's looking bad, I'm gonna just give it another go and do the same damn thing.
Okay.
Because, like, come on. I mean, so windmill kick into double slash.
Okay.
So first one's a 23. Second one is a 25.
All right. So as you spin up, you do one. It cuts pretty deep. You kind of spin around and do a cartwheel and just plunge the knife, the ulak, into the top of the creature's head, and you see it just go straight through. And then you kind of twist, you break the head off, and the creature just falls down.
Cool. Liz Alpha's kebab. Nice. Throws it.
Well, metal, because there's still metal. Is awful.
Point still stands.
Anything else?
No. That
Cool.
is it.
Kess.
Can I look back at Maria after Alex does that, see if there's any reaction?
Maria is off fighting more of
Okay.
these, so she's
Didn't
not
see it.
paying
Gotcha.
a ton of
Didn't
attention.
see it.
She's got her sword and shield out, and she's just going ham.
Ass ham.
We love ham.
We do.
All kinds of
Oh my
hams.
gosh.
Taylor ham, John ham,
Wait, what?
Did you say Taylor Ham?
Taylor ham.
Is that a person?
No,
Yes,
it's like a type of
it's
ham,
your turn.
and then John ham.
All right. Where are the still living ones exactly?
Next to you, they both took swings at you last turn.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'm going to, since they're right here. Oh, wait. So I can't really move away or move in any direction without.
If you would take an opportunity attack, and you are stunned.
Oh,
So,
that's right. I have to get out of that first. Dang it.
so if you want to use your movement to resist it,
Yes, I
Um,
would, because that sucks. Resist Bane. Normal.
now, but before you roll it, if you fail this resist, that's your turn.
Ah! My first one was 9. So, nope,
So-
I failed it.
You failed it, so you're just still kind of out of it a little bit, and you were unable to do anything other than kind of set yourself and right your head. It's their turn.
No.
They take 2d8 each, or they each take.
Oh yeah.
So if I could have you roll that, Aruna.
First d8 is 3. Second d8 is 1.
Since you blew them up, they're gonna take swings at you, Aruna. First one's at 34.
What the?
Second one's at 23.
So the first one is 10 over, and the total damage I take is 21. 21 total damage.
Yeah. So as the first one comes up and just takes a slash at you, you suddenly are getting flashbacks to other times in your life when just horrible things have happened to you, and you are now feared.
Oh. No.
Oh no.
I mean, I wish I was feared, but I think I'm the one afraid.
So yeah, it's your turn. Unfortunately, I believe fear means you have to spend your turn.
I have to
Running
run
away.
as far away from them as possible, but at the end of my turn, I get a resist roll at the free action.
If you're still conscious, because they're gonna both take opportunity attacks.
Right, if I'm. That's what I meant. Yes.
So if
I'm
49,
not conscious.
so you drop.
I try to run and I fall.
So you guys watch Aruna just start struggling to move backwards, and this blade comes down and slashes across him, and you watch him just go unconscious.
Great.
Oh shoot.
Lovely.
So that was his turn. That brings us to Pierre.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go run over to where Elias is with the two Lizalfos, and I'm gonna try to take down them, or take down
Okay.
the one of them at least.
Okay.
And I want to do it. I want to slide like the risky business slide as I'm gonna stab them.
Okay.
So
Dun, 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 dun.
40 and 14.
Well, the first one, as you slide over, you just decapitate it.
Hey.
You spin around, take a stab at the second one, and then you get a choice: miss, or you do one. I do one.
How bad is he looking?
He don't look great, but still has most everything is working.
I'm just gonna flat out miss.
Red potion from Imp for Aruna. It says, Aruna, oh, fine, get healed. Rub some dirt on it. You're a Goron. She get 1d6 healing, Aruna.
Do I get to use potions when I'm unconscious?
The chat gives you them. You're not technically using them.
Okay.
You
so I
are
just-
being
okay.
blessed by chat. We just
All right.
call it a red potion to
Just
differentiate it from
What was
everything
it?
else.
1d6.
1d6. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you choose,
Miss.
Pierre? Miss. Okay. So yeah, the second one just ting. Cass,
I gotta resist the bane, I guess.
you can choose to make an attack.
Oh,
You
wait,
just
I can attack while stunned?
what it is stunned. You only get one action. If I'm remembering the bang correctly, you only get one action instead of a major action.
I think I'm thinking of this as
Minor.
paralyzed.
Yeah, it's not as bad as paralyzed. Stun
Okay.
just means
And
you
I'm
only
just
get
gonna
one.
attack. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can pull.
A single major action, a single move action.
Because I have my daggers, but I don't think I can pull them out and put away my thing, because those are technically minor actions, aren't they?
Switching them would be a minor action. If you want to drop your hook shot, or you could try to attack with the hook shot.
Yeah, why not? Is there like any like rock face nearby?
No, you guys are kind of in the middle of the city.
What about a building or something that one could possibly slam one of these against with the hook shot?
Imp gives you another legend point. Says scientists still in this fight.
Heck yeah, it is.
Sorry. What was your question?
Is there anything one could slam one of these things into?
The ground.
Yeah.
Ground is always there.
Oh, you know what? They're taller than me, right?
Yes, they are.
All right. I would like to
And
take
then,
the hook shot.
Kess number 2, fight the patriarchy. I'm looking
this is-
at you, Jeff.
I love Curios so much. You guys, they're the best. I would like to take the hook shot and just kind of shove it up under Lizalfo's neck and release it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take 2 of those beautiful legend points I was given, thus putting me back where I was originally.
And another legend point from Imp that says catchphrase.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make it 3.
Damn it.
Hurry and roll before he gives you any more.
17.
Another catchphrase. Take another legend point.
Son of
What
a
was it? 17?
17.
That's just enough to hit. So you do 3 damage as you dislodge a few gears and things like that.
Can I knock him back at least, since I like made his center of gravity?
Here's another one. Take some salt with this science from him.
Salty science.
I'm gonna start adding more monsters here.
No.
It's his turn. He's gonna turn to you and slashy with a 12.
Miss.
So you sit there and just bring the hook shot up and you shoot it at his blade and it tinks off the blade itself.
Science.
Physics.
Aruna, you are prone but conscious.
Agreed.
But I'm right next to Cass, right?
Mood.
So I'm right next to the wizard.
You're a little bit further away because you decided to run, and so
Oh, that's
you
right.
skid a little bit.
Okay. But
When
I
you go
should be able
blood.
to get back to him.
Yeah.
All right. So I wake up. The bane goes away when I get knocked unconscious, right? I'm not fearful of it.
Yeah,
anymore.
all banes are gone.
And then last question: when we got like reproved in the trial, did we get our stuff back?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then I'm just gonna be upset.
I've never heard the word reproved before.
Hey, really?
It's a cool word.
It is a great word.
It's a nice word. I like it.
gonna
Learning words.
dust myself off and be angry at those Alphos and sort of just like casually jog back to those Alphos and then punch it in the face and neck area with my blast passion.
Go for it.
$19 versus guard.
That does hit. So you come up and just boom, another explosion, another thing of bits fall off of it. It's still upright, but it's woozy a little bit. Here, you're up.
I'm gonna try to just stab him again. That's all I feel like I'm doing.
Go for it.
All right.
Double stabby stab.
Double stabby stab. That one's a 16. That didn't work. But nope, 11. Nothing.
So you've got 2 choices. Do you want to miss twice, or do you want to you choose one, I choose one for both?
I'm gonna just miss twice.
Okay. Kess, you're up.
Huh. If I don't drop my hook shot, can I just, with my free hands, since I have 2 dagger things, can I
Sure.
basically dual wield myself
Yeah.
and have that not count as my whole thing?
Yeah. You
Okay, cool.
draw as part of your attack.
All right. I then would like to dagger strike this motherfucker.
Now, because you have the hook shot in one hand, you won't get the dual wielding advantage,
Okay.
but you
Or
can
will
still
I?
attack.
No, kidding.
No.
You won't get that advantage. You have so many other ways to
That's
give your
fair. All right. I'm gonna
your never-ending pile of
do
points.
that. I think I will use an advantage because it's been so generous, and I want to help.
It's looking rough. If you can hit it hard enough in the next 8 minutes,
That's what I'd like to do. 26. Stab, stab, kill, kill.
Yeah.
that's actually enough. You sit there and just shove the dagger in, smack it with your other hand, and it goes pretty far in. Steam starts leaking out. It just slowly withers and dies. As you guys start kind of recovering from that, you look around and watch as it seems the rest of the Gorons are finishing off the remaining mechanical lizards, and
I would like to help them finish them off.
they're basically done.
Seem like it then.
Sure. They're very sharp knives, Pokemon. I cannot do a Skeletor voice, unfortunately. He was very high pitched. So as you guys are kind of cleaning up everything, knives can cut metal. Like, the whole thing on how knives and blades work is, you put enough force into a small area, and it causes the material to separate.
I mean, you put enough force anywhere, eventually something's going to concave.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I study swordplay.
But that's none of my business.
It does work. And it's pointy. Like, daggers are pointy. So anyway, they're made for puncturing, which works well on metal.
It's okay, buddy. You're not the one on trial here.
So yeah, you guys are looking around. You see, you feel a rumble as Jeff's hammer smashes down and destroys the last of them, and he kind of picks it up and leans on it, and as he looks like he's about to address you, that's where we're going to end it for this week.
Ha! Find out next year.
Yeah. So we won't see you until next year, which is only a week away, but we'll see you again
2
in
days, actually.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love having you guys here. I'm glad you all enjoyed this crazy Legend Point field. The funniest thing about this fight was entirely created by Lykios, and was almost entirely won by Imp's Legend Points.
He's my kill all hostiles command.
So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this little adventure that we had. As always, if you missed any of it, you can actually catch it right here on Twitch, literally right after we go offline, so you can see all the other fun stuff that happened today. Otherwise, we're a little bit behind on the YouTube channel, but we'll be catching up as soon as is possible. This is a busy time of year for everyone, so Otherwise, yeah,
Thank you
subscribe
for
to the
making
channel if you can.
Jody.
And other stuff. Alex, if people have the need to stalk you on the interwebs, where can they find you?
That's interesting terminology there. Yeah. You can find me here at Zone Universe occasionally. And then you can find me at Luca_Starks here on Twitch and on Twitter and Instagram. Right now I'm finishing up a Ocarina of Time randomizer that is trolling me very hard. I still don't know where the Kukiri sword is. It's not telling me because the seed is a dick. I should be doing some of that a little bit later tonight. And then tomorrow, there will be no Games Done Poorly on New Year's Eve on Monday because I'm hanging out with the GF. But there will be more of that in 2019, and I'll be starting some cool things in the new year. So check all that stuff out. You can also find me at Luca_ or u.com/LucaStarks without the underscore on it, and then AlexRosenberg.net everywhere else on the internet. So yeah.
Okay.
I would like to teasingly point out that Alex has brought up that he has a girlfriend at every moment possible.
No, I
He
haven't.
was saying
You have, and I just want to, because I wasn't able to do this with my siblings. I just want to go. "Ooh."
I mean, considering how trash the year has been, it's the one thing keeping me going.
No, I mean that's fair. That's fair. I just want
So
to.
Elias, if people want to
Yeah.
find you,
I too will be spinning. No, I'm just kidding. Elias Thompson everywhere. Also on Zelda Universe Tuesday nights. Although it's been a little lax because I just moved and all my boxes are still everywhere. Yeah, should be continuing Super Mario Odyssey on Let's Not Play Zelda. And should be streaming on my own Twitch channel at some point soon as well. And myspace.com/Elias Thompson.
okay. So check out that MySpace page.
Get rid of
Kiri,
Tom.
Do you have anything special coming up? I believe a new chapter went up on your Patreon.
Yes.
like
If you
last
join
week or
me
something?
on patreon.com/Kiri, you will find new chapters of my current book, which I'm trying to finish in time so
I
that my
believe in you.
publisher gets off my case. I also released a song with Sydney Blake that is an updated version of Baby It's Cold Outside because it's 2018 and updating things is cool. And it's not super relatable anymore. And you can get the music for that also on my Patreon. You want to get
It's
it?
cute.
We're
both
pretty
sing very
adorable.
well.
I'm not.
Have you sang with Sydney before?
I have. She sang
She's
my
so
Ilvermorny
familiar.
song with me.
Oh, there we go.
She's a lovely human being. You can find me on Twitter where I make jokes occasionally and then I give random pep talks. Or if you want to join my super plucky and amazing group of people that I really cannot take full credit for, even remotely, you can join the Discord and get to meet some amazing freaking people. Imp can attest to that, and also is a great example of that because he's witty and amazing. Anyway. That's me.
Awesome. And then again, I'm Trainer Judy everywhere. I stream D&D games on Wednesday nights, and I'm also currently doing Daily December. I'm a few days behind, and the next video I put up will just be me talking about what I got for Christmas. The one after that is going to be really heavy, so feel free to avoid it if you'd like. The one I put up last night, this morning, was really heavy too, so I'm getting to that part of Daily December. So yeah, it's youtube.com/TrainerJody, twitch.tv/TrainerJody. I'm on Twitter as I'm Trainer Jody everywhere. So anyway, that's all for me today, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.